you gotta say about reefer? What you gotta say about reefer? Yeah, this is Reefer Cake emergency style broadcast, everybody. Emergency style. I found out something today listening to the Majority Report. Okay? And I'm going to share it. I don't know if there's so much shit going on. And at first, just want to say, too, I wanted to podcast with Radical Russ. Check him out. Had some technical difficulties today. But I was listening. So Radical Russ is a great marijuana guy. And this is the week 420. It's the week where it all starts to build to a celebration. Now, am I really live though? I don't think it's online yet. Look at this. Stop broadcast. Now, interesting. Stream status is good. The health is good. All right, live control room. And view on watch page. Okay. Somebody called in and is experiencing back pain, particularly with a surgery, and it blew my mind. You know, he described, and I've been through some back pain too. What this guy is going through is probably way worse than me, but I had a pretty bad situation a couple of years ago, and I learned a lot. First of all, the pills, no, didn't work for me. And I'm one of those people who, not good, not going to work. Even, imagine this, as far as the opioid pills, like the hydrocodones, wanted them bad. I needed anything to help the pain. What these things did to me, though, was the pain came back even worse, actually, after 4 hours or so. And I wasn't about to just keep shoveling more pain pills into my system. And so this guy called in. I guess he's in Arizona, and he's got pain worse than even what I went through. Many people have this situation of pain. And the pills that they're prescribing are the pharmaceuticals, mass-produced, and interestingly, opioids. Now, heroin and marijuana sit on Schedule 1 side by side, don't they? Put that on there. That's pin that in your fucking head, okay? And yet, the medical system is legally giving out these opioids. The same thing as heroin, a gateway to heroin, whatever. It's on the Schedule 1. And so in many states, you can't even take medicine in the form of marijuana, but you can get medicine in the form of opioids, both on the so-called Schedule 1. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking situation? Now this dude, then look what happens next. So, and you talk about the libertarian thing. Well, look at how these laws are building upon each other, and the libertarian perspective, while it might be crazy in a lot of situations, in this kind of a situation, across the board, I'm kind of leaning towards it pretty heavily. More and more laws, more and more laws, more and more piles of laws and rules, and all of it to benefit the pharmaceutical companies that are hooking you on heroin in pill form. Wow. Now, this guy, he's in pain and he's been using the pain pills. Sounds like responsibly, but I'm worried about this guy. I'm worried about anybody who's taking these pills for pain on a chronic basis, because there's not a lot of evidence that shows that it's going to ever help the pain end for good, help it get better. And ideally you want to get active and you got to move your body in order to get it repaired, get it up to speed. So this is what we're dealing with, is a situation, going back to this guy again, the crazy thing building up. Kind of had the podcast here about this is something that I found out, and I started searching it, and it's actually happening everywhere. So you need your pain pills, and the doctors who prescribe you the pain pills also prescribe you a drug test. They drug test you. And we know with drug tests that most drugs can flush through your system quite quickly, except for the one that it really is. It's not a drug test, ladies and gentlemen. These are marijuana tests. These are marijuana tests. So a guy going to get a prescription, and he expressed that this drug test that he was required to do in order to get the prescription is preventing him from trying out things like marijuana. One thing I want to tell this guy is that what you can look at is 100% CBD oil, products like that are totally THC free. And then they won't show up on the drug test because they're not testing for anything but THC. This is something I've heard. So check out that angle. And the other angle would be, the worst of all is move to another state where medical marijuana is legal and get yourself a card. No, might not work. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. That when people talk about less rules, less regulation, more freedom, this is what I'm thinking about. This is crazy. We live in this world where we let these massive corporations control at a large scale. I heard Sammy's libertarian debate many, many times, and sorry, Sammy, you're wrong about a few things, buddy. Sorry, Sammy. You're not right. You're not right, dude. So you talked about how local governments are so much more corrupted and corruptible than the national governments because they're all about running their business. Well, Sammy, guess what, buddy? And I'm sure Michael Brooks and the rest of you think this too. Just swallow it, swallow away, swallow away. Well, the fact is that local governments don't determine how fucking massive pharmaceutical policies are shoved down the throats of citizens, forcing them to pee in a cup, humiliating, forcing poison down their throats instead of giving them natural solutions. Fuck. Okay. So this is what I've been saying all along. And I guess you can hear the frustration in my voice, but I've learned that you gotta just relax. Relax, man. It's just a bunch of misinformed people who think that they're really smart. And all I'm asking is for them to listen with their minds and with their hearts. Yes, with their hearts. Okay, gonna play a little guitar here, test it out. Same old crap in the news. Keep on fighting with each other, you're gonna lose. I know you hate libertarians. Oh, honestly, a lot of them aren't so fucking scary, man. Look at these pain pills. Shove them down your throats. What are you, some kind of billy goat? Just thinking if people are like farm animals. We're acting like farm animals, not like men. Stand up for your fucking rights, everybody. Peace.